What is up, guys? I was lucky enough to go to IP Expo last week, where I got to check out HoloLens. So let's talk about it and discuss AR. Before we do that though, you need to understand what AR is, and to understand what AR is, you kinda need to understand what VR is. So let's talk through them real quick. VR is virtual reality. You put on a headset and that's it. The outside world can't be seen. You create the entire world around you and it could be absolutely anything. Then there's AR. AR takes what's already there and puts information on top. AR is a lot harder to do well because you don't have full control of all aspects. If you're doing VR, you can build that wall in the right location or the right way, however you want to. Something you can't manage in AR, and you have to track them in 3D as well. Anyway, let's talk HoloLens. It was an interesting experience. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't mind-blowing. This is something I found in general where, with technology, VR, AR, sort of 3D, like if you look at like video games and the evolution of those in the last few years, anything like that, the younger the person is, the less intriguing they find it. Personally, I had a couple of minor complaints. The field of view was just too narrow for my liking. It was like a square right in the middle, and if you look too far into your peripheral vision, there'd be nothing there. And that wasn't even too far out. And also, the like gesture navigations were just too hard to get to work. They were really hit and miss. And to be fair, it's a really difficult thing to get right. But if you're doing it, you should be trying to get it right. That's not to say it was all bad though. You'd have something in a central location, you'd be able to walk around it like no issue, and it would stay nice and central, whereas although the little like gestures were hard to get sometimes, when they were working, things like the game were a lot of fun, where you like tap to shoot a laser. Things like that were actually really cool. And what you absolutely cannot forget is the fact that HoloLens doesn't need to be tethered to a computer. It's completely built in, which in itself is one hell of an achievement. Sure, it wasn't the most elegant piece of tech in the world, but in the short time I got to use one, it didn't seem that heavy, and it felt kind of natural with the gestures, but natural in the sense that I'm already a tech geek, so yeah. Finally, you're able to buy one right now. Whether or not you want to is up in the air, considering their developer editions, which don't actually come with warranties because they're for developers, not for people like you and me. A HoloLens costs a whopping £2,719, with the only mild consolation there being the fact that it has the computer built in, so you don't need a separate one to run it off. But bloody hell, it isn't cheap. Personally, this gets me really excited for the future, where they'll be cheaper, more compact, and they'll engulf all of your field of view. Imagine 50 years from now, you might even have AR contact lenses, which no one really notices but constantly purveys information for you. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit like. If you didn't, I'm not quite sure why you're still here, however, maybe you want to click up here to see the previous video, you might like that. And if that's not your cup of tea either, don't worry, I've got you sorted. You can click up here to see a random video. It could be absolutely anything from a Snappy Tech library, so be sure to click it, because I guarantee you will absolutely love it. Hit subscribe to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys next time.